Oh, hello everyone. How we doing today? Comments up. There we go. Thank you, John. Have you started it? You know you kind of have, but there's a little bit more, right? You just got it, huh? Konbanwa yatsu. Let's see. Well, I mean, it works. Yeah. You don't have to. The issue with Taoist cultivation is it misses a lot of the impurity or doesn't really consider it. Oh, thank you, John. What's the stream about? You guys still there? I'll answer. It's Shinto purification. It's quite strong. A blue face stream. So basically, it's a large group healing. I'm able to do those. You just lie down, relax, breathe. You'll hear me say some Japanese Norito, Japanese prayers. While I'm doing that, just let the energy move, and you'll feel pretty good after. And it builds up over time. Some people come a lot, some people come a little. There's no wrong way to do it. It addresses health and helps clear it up. Yeah. Let me see. It does a lot, right, guys? Let the guys in the chat explain it, hopefully. Because I don't want people worrying about having to recite prayer because you don't really need it for that. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. So please subscribe, turn on notifications. I do these every day around 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. Let's see. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I have classes, so I do them at a different time. They're like a morning time for people in the U.S., middle of the night. You can't stick around today, Quantum? We're about to start. Oh, don't call them mantras. No, it's Nordito. It's just short ones. They're just short. No, that's good. You can call them that. Chants, mantras. Cool. And we're going to start in about, let's say 4-ish minutes. Today, we'll see. You guys know how to make me do like a bunch of these, so the book that they're talking about in the chat, it complements these. It helps help you start building your own type of ability. Or I should say abilities. Wow, I'm up to 24 orders on the book. How cool is that? I am still doing the one-on-one sessions. Just go into the description for this video and click on one-on-one session. I see, Sean. Missing time, you've been here before. So just lie down, relax, breathe. A few minutes, 2 minutes, we'll start. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, you could do them silently in your head too. It does work. Also, that way also. All right. While John's making tea. Oh, you're a new man. Hello, Alphonse. We're about to start in California, where I'm from. Well, the idea is that you're always in that state, Scott, and you do everything from there. It just takes a little time to build up. You've just been doing it for less than a week, so don't expect astral projection right now. All right, everyone. So basically, you're gonna lie down, relax, and breathe for this. This can be very intense. Also, you could do a meditative type of position, but make sure your back is straight. You could either sit in the Seiza prediction position, which is preferable, or you just lie down or just cross your legs. But your back is straight. Make sure that if that's too much, just lie down. It's fine, because this isn't quite a meditation; it's a purification. Any questions before we start, guys, or are you ready? Ready? Anyone else? So we may do another one after this. We'll see. Here we go. Amaterasu 親の神の水丸の命照らし国静かなり天照らすみ親の神の水丸の命照らし国静かなり天照らすみ親の神の水丸の命照らし国静かなり月よみつみ親の神の一家の思月にすずりて鏡のことし月よみつみ親の神の一家の思月にすずりて鏡のことし高めの腹にかむずまります。かむらぎ、かむらみのみこともして、すめみ、おyeかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむくの立ち花のおどの仰ぎが春に、みそぎ、払い、たまいし、時に、あれませる。払いどの大神たち、もろもろのまがことつみかいりょう。払いたまい清めたまいと申すことのよしよ。天つ神、国つ神、や夜ずの神たちともに引こしますと、かしこみもまおす。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すみみ、おyeかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむくの立ち花のほどの仰ぎが春にみそぎ払いたまいし時にありませる。払いどの大神たちもろもろのまがことつみかいりを払いたまい清めたまいと申すことのよしを天つ神国つ神や夜ずの神たちともに引こしますと、かしこみもまおす。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すべみ、おyeかむ、いずなぎの神つくしのひむくの立ち花の 大野の仰ぎが春に、みそぎ、払い、玉石、時に、晴れませる。払いどの狼たち、もろもろの間がごと積み返りよ。払いたまい清めたまいと回すことのよしよ。天つかみ、国つかみ、や、よりずの神たちともに引っ越しますと。かしこみかしこみも回す。どうすの神、あまていらします。すめみ神の耳にを伝えて教え導きの玉枠。人はすなわち神と神との元の主だり。何時らの真地の痛ましむることなかれ。この家に目に諸々の風情見て、心に諸々の風情見ず、耳に諸々の風情聞いて、心に諸々の風情聞かず、口に諸々の風情言って、心に諸々の風情言わず、身に諸々の風情に触れて、心に諸々の風情に触れず、心に諸々の風情を思とも、中心に諸々の風情を思わず、この時に清く潔きことあり、諸々のノリは影と形のごとし、清く清ければ汚れることなし、ことをたらばうべからず、皆花よりずの身となる。我が身はすなわち六根処女なり、六根処女なりがゆえに、どうぞの真空なになり、どうぞの真空なになるが、ゆえに天地の神と男なり、天地の神と男なるが、ゆえに万物の霊と体なり、万物の霊と体なるが、ゆえになすところにごて成就せずということなし、無常霊法、真珠仏教、天上無休、名入賞、考え列、払いたまい、清めたまい、守りたまい、先はいたまい、照らしたまい、導きたまい。When breathe, relax. と神、意味たも、観言心、そにかんだけん、払いたまい、清めたも。Let the energy work. 高めの春に神詰まります。水面神たち、いやわらしたも、時すの水の宝持ちて、あまてる国てるひけ雨の明かり、くしたま、ねぎはやひのみことに、静けたもこと教えてのたもわく、今しこの水の宝持ちて、中作りに雨下り、あう人ぐさ沈め収めよ。あう人ぐさおよび、よりずのものの病のことあらば、かめ宝を持ちて、見下いた沈みに起きて、見たま沈みの祭りを、なして水の宝を振るべ、そのかもほぎの言葉に曰く、日のいきのと、日のい日のと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二のとふるべゆりら、かく祈りせばまかりともさらにきなんとしても。雨の神の実をやみことなりかけてみて、雨の岩、船になりて、河内の国の川上の光る神に天下りましまして、大和の国、引きの山のふもと、白庭の高庭に移しましまして、月祭りとも、名付けて、磯の神の狼ともしたて祭り、よよ神宝を持ちて、よりずのもののために、古べの神ごと持ちて、しかさなしとゆえの古の御霊の神と、敬い、たて祭り、すめみこと、おもらじ、踊るその神たけきを持ちて、いつきに使い祭りとも、もののべの神の社、雨がした、よりずのもののたごいなりでものかむたからは、いわゆる、おきつ鏡、へつ鏡、やつくの剣、ひく玉、たる玉、まかるか石の玉、しいか石の玉、おろうちのひで、はちのひで、くすくすのもののひで、さらにとくすの神、きのいきのと、ひのいひのと、土のい土のと、かのいかのと、水のい水のと、ひふみよいむなやこと。二のとふるべゆらとゆら、かしたてまつることのよしをもちて、平らけくきこしめせと、命長く、子孫はね、時はかきわり、守りたまい、先はいたまい、かじたてまつり、人数寿命心力かじ。たかあまはりにかむずまります。かむろぎ、かむろみのみこともして、すみみ、おえかむ、いずなぎのかみつくしのひむけの立ちばなのおどの青木がはらに、みそぎ、はらい、たまいし、ときに、はりませる。はらいどのおかみたち、もろもろのまがごとつみかいりよ。払いたまい清めたまいと回すことのよしよ。あまつかみ、きにつかみ、や、 Yoruzu no kami tachi to mani hikoshi. Kashikomi, kashikomi, momasa. Taga amahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamarogi, kamaro minami koto moshite. Sumemi oyakama. Izanagi no kami tsukushi no himaka no tachibana no odo no awagigahara ni misoki harai tamaishi toki ni aremaseru. Harai dono o kami tachi. Moromoro no ma ga goto tsume kairi o. Harai tamai kiyome tamai to mausu koto no yoshi o. Amatsu kami. Kunitsu kami. Yao. Yoruzu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshimasu to. Kashikomi, kashikomi momausu. Taga amahari ni kamazumarimasu. Kamarogi, kamaromi no mikoto moshite. Sumemi oyakama. Izanagi no kami tsukushi no himaka no tachibana no odo no aogigahara ni misoki harai tamaishi toki ni aremaseru. Harai dono o kami tachi. Moromoro no ma ga goto tsume kairi o. Harai tamai kiyome tamai to mausu koto no yoshi o. Amatsu kami. Kunitsu kami. Yao. Yoruzu no kami tachi tomo ni hikoshimasu to. Kashikomi, kashikomi momausu. Kan nagara tamachiyamase. Kan nagara tamachiyamase. Kan nagara tamachiyamase. All right, everyone. There you have it. How was that? Oh. How's it for you new people? Just a reminder, my book is now available. You saw a door, oddly. No, it's not. It's symbolic. It's what I do. Everyone's always so surprised the first time. It's 2:19 p.m. this afternoon. Middle of the night and you felt the sunrise? Good. All right. You'll get to it, missing time. And I talk about that in my book, right? Like why you're not able to get to your knees and why you're feeling it somewhere else when you're trying to get to one place. I already did it, but I may do another one. You're welcome. The book is like a complement that begins your self practice. And it's worth it, right, guys? The book, I mean. I hope it's worth it. John made me promise not to diminish it again. Oh yeah, like visions, and when you feel present, you get excited, and you lose it. You get it's like you basically have to train yourself not to do that, so you don't so you can hold it. Is it an owl or like a raven? Hakuzo. That comes next. Definitely worth it. Thank you. Thank you. More owl. Oh. Oh yeah, Tsukiyomi. Probably Tsukiyomi. So. Oh. To take that form. It is neat, right? Wait till you see the dragons. We're gonna do one more, guys. Any more new people? Who's never done this before? Who's a first timer? And just a reminder, these are always free. Some people come in to the chat, they never say anything, they never know they're here, but that's fine too. But you do donations too. But for now, I'd rather people have the book and practice. I don't want people feeling bad if they feel that they can't do anything. It's fine. Other people pick up that. So I'll always be here. I think this broadcast on the TV. Quite a lot of people that I can notice the number here is growing a little bit more consistently. Practice the chant in the woods. Ooh, how was it, John? Hmm. If you say so, Tom. I mean, that you're missing the mechanics, and the book explains why this is something that's totally different. When they say purification, you're not people sometimes when they go to that thinking way of thinking, they're completely missing the point. Not right now, AST, not for this. There's like general Shinto books, but nothing that really gets into that. This, if you want to read Josephine McCarthy's books, I mean, she has a lot of them, but but it's not exactly what we do, right? But she knows her stuff. You can read, what's it called? The Don Juan books. I learned a lot from those. So what's the difference? I talk about all that in my book. I talk about it on my book, and I talk about it in my unseen practice map. It explains all of that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Carlos Constantino. Yeah, um, yeah. Carl Jung books. I mean, I don't really have recommendations. Oh yeah, I mean, he definitely knew his stuff for sure. You'll see a lot of Don Juan. You'll see a lot of me and Don Juan, and vice versa. I'm sure. And don't think that this is just the purification for spiritual things, guys. I mean, ask anyone here. I pull stuff out like sickness and pain and things like that. Um, Spidey and John are better at giving it a quick summary. If I do that, I'll keep talking about it. You guys want to explain it to Tom a little bit? They've been coming for a bit. Particularly Spidey puts it in very digestible terms. So we ground ourselves between this one and the next one. You're typing in the dark. Okay, Spidey. They're typing it. And do you have any pain, or are you going through anything right now, um, Tom? That would need that you could use a dress because they could show you the difference too. Now, so I think let me try. I think that when people hear the words like purification, and they relate it back to Christianity, they're thinking of purification in a moral in or symbolic sense, like washed clean of sin, and that's like a different category altogether from energetic purification as understood and practiced here through this misogi practice. So in Shinto, purification is not about guilt or forgiveness. It's about removing spiritual distortion and stagnant force and debris that cling to the subtle body. So basically, if that's not removed, and Christianity doesn't do that, um, it becomes heaviness and confusion and depression, pain, and eventually physical illness. Um, so this isn't a metaphor. I don't know if I'm doing a good job explaining this. Um, it's an interaction with the unseen field, um, kami, flow, connection, musubi, and the currents that actually restructure the energetic body. And it's not belief based relief. Um, it's a clearing of the distortion so the body and soul can repair themselves. So I'm not actually healing anything, right? I am removing things so your body can heal itself. Yeah. The emotional pain stuff is hard work. Yep. Oh my gosh, Spidey. Can you explain the difference between this and um, the Christian purification? concept. You have emotional pain. Do you have, is there anything physical, Tom? The emotional stuff takes the longest, surprisingly. Well, do you say that because you know it, or are you making assumptions? Now, when you say it's not just a normal level, I understand what you're saying, but it's still inside a moral redemption framework. So, anyway, I mean, in this, and people here who've been coming can attest to this. This is about not about any of that. This is about removing accumulated like stagnation and parasitic influences in the energetic field. And Christianity doesn't address any of that. Yeah, and that they still get sick. They still get sick, and yeah. Anyway, give it time, missing time. We will get to that. I know you feel good, but I always tell people don't try to run a marathon right away. So, anyway, you guys ready for the next one? All righty. Are your knees hurting? Missing time? I could work on them directly or try to. Let me do that because All right. So let me go ahead and look at your knees. You ready? Hold on. I'm gonna work on. Tom's knees. You ready? Or missing time's knees. You ready, missing time? Then we'll do the next group. Here we go. Starting. Tokami Amy Tomo Kangonshin Sumi Kandaken Harai Tamai Kiyomi Tomo Tama Yori Hime no Mikoto Mamari Tamae Sakie Tamae Tama Yori Hime no Mikoto. Yeah, how's that missing time? Good, a little bit. Let's do a little bit more. So back to what you're saying. Um, like, so anyone can do what I'm doing now, and a whole lot more. This is just the stuff that you see. Um, it's not that this is a gift. This is an understanding and practice, and basically uncovering, in which then the Christian framework, this is basically witchcraft, and I must have a deal with the devil and all this other stuff. But with outside of that framework, this isn't objectively malicious at all. So start asking. I want people to try to get them to ask themselves, why is this so discouraged in the broader picture, or not the broader picture rather, or in the religious kind of framework or paradigm? Maybe it's because none of that is what you thought it was, nor what we were taught. Maybe it's something completely different. FYI, it is. How are your knees now, Tom? Or missing time? Tom. Time. Yeah, don't go running right now. How's it now? The point is, like, the human body isn't supposed to be the cage that it's um, theorized to be. A missing time could go to um, he could go to Joe Osmond's church or one of these other places, any denomination. He could go see the Pope, and he could stay in the pews and pray for his knees to be healed and to stop hurting 100 times. However, it'll definitely not be instant, if at all. Knees will still hurt, not because within a certain current, the things that exist in that current can't do anything, because they can. It's that they won't. And why is that? Here we go. One more time. I mean, don't go running. Just kind of see how they feel. You have to let them readjust. Okay, how are your knees now? I'm not saying it's closed-minded. I'm just saying, like, healing emotionally and balance and being able to your whole body could heal like instantly is not what that does. Like, and because when people think that that's what healing is, so Jesus heals me, they think that this is the equivalent of that, and this isn't. Good, missing time. Anyone else with any pain or anything like that? Oh yeah, Zizi, his legs are hurting too. Are you ready, guys? Tolkami imi tamo kangon shin soni kandakyan. Harai tamai kiyame tamu. How's your knee and stomach, guys? Yeah, I could do a little bit. Um, what's Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying that missing time. That's true. Sure, let me see, Tom. Like, if you guys are just here, the healing's still going. You can keep relaxing while I'm doing this. This is basically my second one. Okay, how's that, guys? Just finished. Or how's the? How do you feel, Tom? Mm, did what I could for this one go at that. Believe it or not, like mental stuff, trauma, it takes longer than physical stuff. Anyone else? Good. See, I paint. So it's already been an hour, 17 minutes. Anyone else with anything urgent? John's got it is gone. But anyway, like I said, my book is available on Amazon. You have jaw pain? Tokami, Amy Tamo, Kangonshin, Sony Kandaken, Harai Tamai Kiyomi Tamo. Okay, how's your John headache? Right side? Okay. Tokami Amy Tomo Kangon Shin Suni Kandaken Harai Tamai Kiyame Tomo. I mean, Tom, why are you here then? I mean, you're free, always free to believe what you want and everything. But I'm just curious. How's that paint witch? All right. That's being pesky. Oh my gosh, it seems like something is. Hold on. It's like we're maybe getting to something. Your next layer. How about now, paint? Good. Christian witches? You mean the ones that pray to the archons attached to their spine? See? So everyone can say, thank you, Kami. Anyone else? Anything urgent? They don't hate Christ. They just don't think it's a thing. Yeah. Everyone here has prayed and, other than the community that people have going to a church, which feels like healing, then it's like there's just nothing there. And you could see that in the words itself of people who attend. They call themselves believers. And no one calls himself a believer of the Kami here because, or anything like that, rather, or a believer in this healing because it just happens. Like, I have no opinion other than there's nothing there. There's nothing to tap into. I could do 100 Hail Marys here and it won't heal. Exactly. And while you're doing this and you're sincere and you approach this with sincerity and you ask, let me know if you're real or not, there will be a response, hence this healing. And it's not, I was talking to Charlie Goldsmith the other day about his app that I'm going to be on and how it's going to test healers. And I was just kind of inquiring and worried about what about this and this and this. And he says the only variable that we're testing is if pain is consistently reduced substantially. There's not going to be, he says, placebo is a strong effect. And we even develop ways, because it's being ran like a clinical trial, to get around that. So, yeah, this is an experience. It has nothing to do with belief. So, and we don't even use that term. Sometimes when I do a podcast, and it's happened twice, same exact language. Someone will come in and say something that's very interesting. I really enjoyed your wisdom, but you would be 1,000 times more powerful if you did this and this and this. And they're saying that not even trying the actual participating in the actual healing. They're just making assumptions that it doesn't work, and they're just relating it to their beliefs, which they, by the way, call beliefs. In term believers, are you a believer? I believe. Again, that's not what this is. So, with that, in that sense, I have no problem with it. But it doesn't make things easy to, get this out here. First of all, this is for everyone, by the way. It's not just for me to be able to sell a bunch of books. Look, guys, I go to UCI. I'm almost done. I could be a lawyer and make all the money I want for the rest of my life. In California, the bar pass rate for UCI is like 90%. I mean, I'd be fine. Plus all the other stuff. I could write fiction. I could do a lot of things. This is not about that. And Charlie will tell you the same thing too. This is about teaching people what real healing can actually do, and how their bodies can heal in ways that they've never thought of, using concepts they've never thought of. And these structures and things don't make the mission easier, because when people either are in them or their only experiences are with them, it makes this harder because it's easier. It's easily dismissed. People will dismiss it, right? So it makes things hard. Anyway, let me read what everyone says. Fireside got that. I don't pray. So yeah, I mean, if you look at it through a Gnostic view, it's better. But mm-hmm. An Iron Man. Oh, are you in any pain right now, Star Lord? Well, I mean, but that's the community, right? No one says I was in isolation and I started crying and I stayed in isolation. And when you have people around you and they're helping you and they're lifting you up, your life is going to turn around. Yeah. You had problems to exactly. Yeah, I'm not going to be an attorney. I'm just saying. I have friends who do it. It's awful. Do you have any neck pain or anything like that, Firestar Lord? This, I don't think of it like that, right? I don't think there's one being with a um, supreme kind of control like that because the universe itself is too fragmented. There's a lot of pieces. Clear of entities, no, yeah, basically. Good for you. Great. All right. Great. Just got to check, right? Any questions before we take off today? Hope I didn't upset anyone. So I'll see everyone later.